little babies, what's up? Son of a bitch, man. I thought I had court today. I came all the way up here to Jeffco. Was late, like 5 minutes. Was worried about it. And when I get in the fucking upstairs of the courtroom's dark. I said, motherfucker. So that was kind of fucked up. Now I gotta figure out what my court date is. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say. You know what's crazy, little babies? Let me tell you something, okay? So, they're hell-bent on sending me back to the Department of Corrections, DOC, prison. Now, it's not the Department of Punishment. You're not going to learn anything in the Department of Punishment. You're learning something in the Department of Corrections. You're going to the Department of Corrections to correct your actions and to correct who you are. Right? Correct. With that being said, is anything that I'm doing now that's correct, that's in the positive motion, that's in the positive way, don't have no IUAs, don't have no bullshit, haven't caught another case, haven't caught no write-ups with DOC, haven't done nothing, been flying straight the whole time since I've been out this last time, you know what I mean? Excelled, super excelled. I got me a car, got me insurance, it's registered, it's not stolen. You know what I mean? I'm starting to be the house manager today. You know what I mean? Completed the program that I was in. You know what I'm saying? So, let me get this straight. You see me doing all this shit and doing positive shit in the right motion. Yet you want to send me back to a place where I was fucking just an animal. Send me back to where I was just a fucking beast. What sense does that make? And then make me get out with more animosity and more shit on my mind. You know what I mean? That's just dumb. So today, you know, I had it in my head I was gonna fire my fucking public defender for sure. You know what I mean? Because this is why though. Because I thought I had court today. And usually he calls me a week ahead, so he didn't call me this week ahead. And I was wondering why, so I was gonna go in there and talk shit, you know. But I fucked up. My bad. I gotta figure that out again, maybe. And I was gonna ask that motherfucking DA, hey man, like, what's up? You know? But, you know, we'll figure that out after the next one. So, and I talked to my bro from prison. The one who I'm doing a lot of this for, man. His name's Billy Davenport. It's my homie. He's an East Side rider, or he was. Well, he always will be, you know what I mean? But that's my motherfucker, you know what I mean? All day, every day. That was my everyday. We ran tickets together, we ran blackjacks together, we made money together. Penitentiary money, but we made money together, you know what I mean? And he got a life sentence. He got did dirty, I believe. You know, I don't think he pulled the trigger, but he ended up getting a life sentence, and now he's trying to put in all this good shit for clemency and shit like that. And it helped me to rethink and regenerate, reboost myself to make me know why I'm doing this. You know, I made a promise to him that I was going to be part of the reason that he comes home. You know what I mean? And I failed him at first when I got out and I fucked up. And I just told him, you know, now I'm trying to stay I am staying on the right track. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm doing this for myself. But at the same time, I made a lot of promises to a lot of the individuals that are doing life sentences that I was going to fucking do right, come out here and help them get out. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about. A lot of people, like I said, it's the Department of Corrections, and these people are being corrected. You know what I mean? You can't judge a person off his whole life off one mistake. You take a man's life away for one mistake, like where's the sense of that? You know what I mean? So, and you made him do all this time. He's doing a gang of shit inside that penitentiary, and he's the one that brought me and made me start realizing again. Look, man, this is what you're here for. This is what you're doing it for. You ain't doing it for the money. You ain't doing it for the fame. You ain't doing it for none of that. You're doing it to help because you really genuinely love to help people. You know what I mean? I genuinely love to help people. I don't look at people as clients or offenders or nothing like that, because I was once an offender too, being called that. I used to get pissed about that. An inmate. I hate that shit. Felon. Fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm a person. I'm a man. You know what I mean? And that's how I treat others. You know what I mean? I treat others with the same respect I want to be treated. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you, little babies. I don't know if I did the right turn or not. This looks kind of familiar. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. We're on 470. Anyway, but yeah, you know, people need to be treated right. You know what I'm saying? And this world is getting fucking fucked up crazy. You know what I mean? From the right to the left, like they talk shit about Bloods and Crips gangbanging, Northside Australians gangbanging. Man, these Republicans and Democrats be banging. You know what I mean? Gang banging, laughing at motherfuckers' deaths, killing motherfuckers, and they talking about us, and they throwing us in prison. Like, y'all white people are weird. Just saying, not all white people. My bad, white people. You know, you guys are good people, but y'all gotta tone it down, man. You guys can't agree on a fucking thing. And I don't understand this transgender shit, so excuse me, you know, this might be a long one, you know what I mean? Because I'm a little venting. But transgender shit, man. Like, what is up with this? People want to be cats. Girl want to be a boy, boy want to be a girl, girl don't want to be called a motherfucking binary symbol, whatever the fuck. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's crazy though, right? I was a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, gonna say, I don't know what I want to be, Mom. I want to be a boy. And you gonna be like, oh, okay, little baby girl. My bad, I didn't mean to call you baby girl. I meant to say, okay, little boy, you could be a boy. Like, parents dumber than the fucking kids, you know what I mean? It's stupid. It's stupid. I'm not saying the kids are dumb, but your parents are pretty fucking retarded. Sorry, I said the R word. Don't care. You know what I mean? Sorry, not sorry. Just remember that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I try to keep it real, keep it 100, keep it straight. You know, I love all people. And if you want to be that, go ahead and be that. But grow into that. Let your kids grow into that. You know what I mean? Let your kids see that shit and let them make a decision. But for now, let them be boys, let them be little girls, let them experience who they are, what they were born into, you know what I mean? Let them experience that life. Because you can't sit here and say, oh, well, he was born a he, but in his mind, he was really a she. No, he was. It don't fucking matter, you know what I mean? Chromosomes, science, pregnancies, everything. You can't have butt babies, you know what I mean? Throat babies. I mean, you can, but they're just going to stay in there, stink up, destroy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's gross. But anyway, like I'm saying, man, get these kids right. Like, these are the future. And we ain't got too much future left. Watching how shit be going nowadays. Jimmy Kimmel got canceled. I said something about... I see more motherfuckers say worse shit on the internet about this, about rest in peace Charlie Kirk, you know what I mean? I see more people worse than that say worse shit than what Jimmy Kimmel said the other night. And because the president has so much power and so much weight that he's told the federal places to cut his shit, to cancel his shit, him and Stephen Colbert. You know what I mean? When you got power like that, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker tucks shit down on you, and all of a sudden, click, okay, you're bald, you're gone. You know what I mean? So, shit be wild, man. Just make sure, you know, babies, you know, keep yourself, keep your values, keep your faith, keep everything right with you. You know what I mean? Don't let yourself be lost in the sauce. pick yourself up and be a boss. All right? I love y'all. Take care.